Well, it didn't save any of it?
No, because once you get out of it...
Let's start again.
Yeah.
It's an awful UX.
It is, yeah.
Do I need to press it again, though?
So just go back into the journals.
Okay.
And what did you... from Nature? This one.
Okay, Nature. Sorry, UXers.
Sorry.
But it didn't save any of what I said?
No.
That's ridiculous.
It's awful, isn't it? Well, that's a good lesson learned. So maybe at the beginning,
say don't click out.
Just a little warning: don't click out of it. It's all good. You learn from your mistakes.
Okay. So what was the question again?
How did you, when you click into an article? So if you click through further.
Click into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I expect?
Yeah. If you want to just look at this one, you talk and record on that one.
Yeah, so I expect when you click through the main Nature paper for you to get a breakdown of the research, editorials and highlights.
Yeah. And these buttons here, you figure you knew what they all were?
Yes, so
you knew what they'd done? So
the button one on the far left is for increasing font size. Then the one below it is for sharing. The one on the far right is to bookmark something. And then the one below that is, I would imagine, for diagrams and infographics to click onto to get more understanding of the infographics and diagrams.
Yeah, perfect. And then this top button here, you got confused with that, didn't you?
Yeah, so I would think that top button is a file. So providing more options. I wouldn't have anticipated that to have been linking out to related articles.
Okay.
It's not quite clear from that.
Yeah.
And if it's useful, if it scrolls, that would be handy.
Cool. And then the navigator, you have no problem navigating your way back to the home page?
Yeah, no, that's really simple. But I think if you were going to click through to a couple of things, it would probably be useful to have a home button as well as a back button. So in a similar way that a toolbar functions.
Yeah, excellent. So then this burger button here. Yeah,
so I think it works in a similar way to the Twitter app.
Yeah.
I won't click out again. So...
And when you're on this page and you click this, and then you get to this page, if you remember those.
Which page? If I get to the main page, yeah.
Oh, actually, when you click this one, that one. When you come to this page here, would that be something that you'd like to see here?
I don't really know. I mean,
this is just like all the different volumes of Nature that you're subscribed to.
Is it in chronological order?
I think it could be.
Yeah, actually, I think that's quite a nice idea. Just clicking through to one of those then bring you to the paper and all the...
Yeah, brings you to everything about that.
It doesn't have a search function though, in it?
No. Would you like to see a search function here?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be handy, I think.
Okay.
Or even like a filter via date.
Perfect,
useful. So like you can bring up 2012 journals or 2011.
So if you were to go back to the home page from here,
there's no back. I'd click that again.
And is that clear that would bring you back to where you need to be?
No, not clear. I think a home again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no back button or home button on this, so...
That's what you mean, yeah. So, if you were to add a journal to your library from here, how do you think you would do it?
I would click the add more and then hopefully be bringing up a search function.
Yeah, if you'd like to click on add more, you can do it on this one if you want. And if you want to add biotechnology, Nature with biotechnology,
you don't drag it?
No. How else do you think you would be able to?
On? Switch it on?
Yeah.
I don't think that's that clear.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would like to be able to drag and drop it?
Yeah, that would make sense. The on button to me, what does that mean? The subscriptions are on?
Did you see that when you clicked it here, it was added to here?
No. Oh yeah, now.
So would you like to see more interactions where you turn it on and then...
Yeah, I mean if it was a drag and drop, which is quite traditional.
Yeah.
iPhone, iPad interface anyway, it would make sense. Because then you feel, you can then, in a similar way that you use, I can't think of an example, but yeah, it wasn't that clear to me, sorry.
That's alright. So we're here to find out.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. It's not working on here too, sorry.
Yeah, that's perfect. So, yeah, I think that's everything. So, how likely would you be to download this app and use it?
Well, I would download it and use it.
Yeah.
Because I have the old versions on my iPad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use it over the traditional nature.com interface if it's really difficult to work out how to use it.
Yeah.
So.
It's true enough, yeah.
And if it's this slow, then I would definitely not be using it.
Definitely not. Was it easy to navigate through?
Yeah, I mean,
home button.
Overall, I think it would be useful to have maybe a home toolbar option. Yeah, maybe more explainers of what some of the things are, because obviously as a social media person I understand what those little signs for things are, other people might not be.
Yeah, okay. Excellent.
I'll take a look at the Twitter iPad app as well for ideas of how home feeds work.
Yeah, perfect. And adding a publication, that was clear. As you've seen that straight away, the button.
I mean, I saw it adding it was fine, but then there's the next step. I didn't think this whole on-off button, it took me a minute to think about, whereas I think people are more familiar with the dragging and dropping.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. That's about it.
Well done.
Fantastic.
Good job.
There we go.
Worked.